Hi, it's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. Been a while since I just had a little talk with you. And like lots of you, I see a lot of things that aren't just like I would like them. And I get feeling discouraged. In fact, I was really depressed for a little while. But thanks to prayer and thanks to knowing the scripture that says all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord, I was lifted up out of that. But another little thing was this story, and I'm going to tell it to you. It's a very little story. There once were two little curious mice, and those mice went into the kitchen one night when it was very late, and they were looking around for something to eat, of course. Well, when they were climbing up on this very tall pot, they looked down in it, and way down in that pot, there was thick cream. They knew that would taste so good. They could have some on their cereal or some on their strawberries, maybe. So they climbed down into the pot. Well, they couldn't hold on to the sides, and so do you know what happened? Plop, right in the middle of that cream, and they couldn't get out. They tried climbing up the sides, but they just kept sliding back down, and they tried for quite a while, and finally one of the little mice, he just gave up. He said, "There's no way, I am never getting out of this bad situation." And when he gave up, he just drowned. But the other little mouse, that little mouse was not about to give up. And that mouse just kept its little legs going and going and going, kind of swimming in the cream. And then after a while, something strange happened. It began to get little spots on it. And on those little spots, they were yellow. Well, that didn't stop him. He just kept going and going and going with the legs. Do you know what the yellow stuff was? Yes, little bits of butter. He was churning that heavy cream, and it was turning into butter. Well, pretty soon there were more and more yellow spots, and pretty soon they were all sticking together. And when there got to be a big amount of them, that little mouse climbed up on top of that little blob of butter, and that made him high enough that he could reach his little paws up, reach the top of that pot, and climb on out. So, what this story tells me is that if we just keep trying and don't give up, there'll be a way to get things better so you can get out of your problems. Well, it's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. I want to pray blessings on you and yours, in your house, out of your house. Look at this cat. In the day and in the night, whatever you do, keep dreaming. Good night.